It feels like we're drifting.
Oh my God.
It feels like we're drifting.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Autoalex V2 channel. You join me and Luke Scambler of Garage of Luke. And today is a very, very exciting day for this man, because Luke, we're going to be working on one of your cars, aren't we?
We are.
This is a 1992 Mitsubishi GTO, or in some parts of the world, 3000 GT. A little bit of a background story behind this car. So I knew how much Luke loved the Mitsubishi GTO. I got offered this car by one of our videographers, funny enough, Cameron, and I swapped this car and a little bit of cash his way for a Suzuki Jimny. And we had lots of plans to get this car back on the road, and things just got in the way, didn't they?
Over the last year, we've had so many things that we've ended up doing. You switched units, I came to work for you, I then stopped working for you because I was poached by Alex, and it's just been so much going on. And to actually see it in here, near the ramp, is more of a massive moment than I can actually tell anyone. You would not be able to understand how excited I am.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an inspection. We're gonna see what this car is gonna need to run, because this car hasn't run, as far as we know, since 2008.
Yeah.
So this is gonna need some loving. It does have a cam belt, so we need to check that and see the condition of the cam belt. It will need a battery. It will probably need a fuel pump. It will probably need, you know, a service. Yeah. We do have some spicy bits for this car as well. We have some suspension.
Yep.
We have some wheels, and you're eventually going to get it painted, aren't you? But for now, let's get this car on the ramp and see if we can get some bits on it to get it for an MOT. Oh, look at this.
That is indeed an engine.
3 litre V6, double overhead cam, 24 valve. Nice.
Can I just say something, just quickly?
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, the struts work.
The gas struts work.
Yeah, they do. First things first, let's check the oil, see what that's actually like. It's actually pretty decent, look at that.
It doesn't look too bad.
It's quite clear. It also has no coolant in it.
None?
I'm gonna assume,
oh.
Well, there's none that I can see here.
Okay.
Most important thing with this engine, it's sat around for a while, it's got a cam belt.
Yes.
Let's get the cam belt covers off.
Cool.
And check the condition of the cam belt, because we do not want to be turning this engine over on the starter motor if the timing belt is loose or perished.
Yeah.
So let's get cracking.
Let's get that off.
Also, Luke, do you have to take the entire inlet manifold off just to do the spark plugs?
No. You have to take the entire inlet manifold off to do 3 of the spark plugs. These 3, very easy.
These engines are not very accessible. Oh. Wait.
Oh, well done you.
This is very loose. We do not want to be starting this engine on that cam belt. We're going to crack on and replace this cam belt.
That sounds expensive.
Right, so the cam belt and water pump is now replaced. This is the old water pump. It's actually not that bad. The bearing's quite smooth.
Seems quite free.
It's actually all right. It didn't look like it was really leaking or anything.
Okay.
So it looks like it has had a cam belt at some point. The belt itself is a little bit perished. I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of perishing between the teeth there. Should we try and start it?
Before that though, a quick shout out to this week's video sponsor, Carly, that not only lets you check your vehicle's health, but also helps you unlock hidden features.
That's because Carly allows you to take back control of your car by diving into its diagnostics. Simply plug the scanner into the OBD2 port, open the app, and Carly will reveal all.
Speaking of which, I've done another 5,000 miles in my favourite car in the world, my 530D. So I think it's high time that we check this vehicle's health. So Carly has run the numbers and I've got 77 issues. Wow, I've got 19 issues in the footwell module. Radio's got issues. So as you can see, I've got quite a few issues with this. So yeah, I need to go through and clear the issues, which I shall do right now. So now that those issues have been cleared, let me show you some hidden features that you can unlock on top of one of my favorites, which is disabling stop start that I did last time. So if we have a little look through, I mean, look at all the options that you've got here. We've got threshold speed for vehicle locking. Let's open that up. As you can see, my vehicle locks itself at 10 miles an hour, but I live in London, so that's not good enough. So I'm actually going to knock that down to 5 miles an hour, because in case I leave my driveway and some thief decides to try and steal me or Brenda, he won't be able to do that because the car will be locked already. So code now, code anyway. Happy days.
With just a few clicks, there are even more hidden features to explore, including another favourite of mine, which is being able to close the tailgate from the key fob, as well as enabling a cool digital speedometer.
So if you want to take back control of your car and unlock its hidden features, then Carly is the tool for you. What's more, you will get 15% off using the code AutoAlexV2 at checkout. Now, back to it.
Right, you ready?
No.
I've got lights.
That's it.
Do you think it's got an immobiliser? Oh, there is a fob here. I've got ignition lights.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
What? Nearly?
No way. No way. Oh. Why can't BMWs be like this?
I'd like to point out as well, anyone who knows Mitsubishi GTOs will know that these suffer from horrific hydraulic lash adjuster tick. Like they tick. That sounds fine.
Sweet as a nut. Right, so when we originally picked this car up on the trailer, we did have a little look underneath it, didn't we?
Yeah, but only on the trailer.
There's only so much you can see on the trailer. So,
Where are all the oil leaks that I've become so accustomed to?
absolutely bone dry. There's a little bit of surface corrosion on the lower arms. This exhaust doesn't look great. Well, it looks all right, but it's just
a bit.
It is original though.
It's even got its original cat heat sensor in it.
Yeah. I mean, when have you ever seen an original exhaust on a Mitsubishi GTO? Because through the 90s, these things were mullered. They were mullered. Brake discs look knackered. We're going to need to replace those, obviously.
they're not good.
It's still got the original rear wheel steering.
You've wiggled that wheel, you've wiggled that wheel, you've wiggled this wheel. So if this wheel moves, I've pressed the brake pedal in this car.
None of the calipers
are seized.
This car is fantastically clean, which means this is a perfect candidate for us to get on the road quite briskly and to modify. Let's drop it down a bit, get the wheels off and start having a look at what we got.
I'm really, really excited now.
Same. Now that we've got it all stripped down, I'm going to show you what we're about to fit. And it is my favourite modification that you can fit to a car. BC Racing Coilovers. Oh, I absolutely love these. So these are BR series coilovers.
Yep.
They are 30-way adjustable damping. You can adjust the ride height, camber, caster, just about everything.
Oh, look at the size. Wow.
That strut is now free. So all we need to do is undo the 3 bolts at the top and then it should come out. It's as simple as that. I think that took about 10 minutes.
Right. I wonder how seized this will be. Oh. I'm only joking.
Here's a bit of a tip for you. If you're using a spanner and you've got a bolt that's a bit tight, like this one, get another spanner, hook it on the open-ended part, and then you have more leverage to be able to undo it.
Oh, I can't get the bottom off. Oh.
It's a bit on there, isn't it? Sometimes you need one of these. It's called a Birmingham screwdriver.
Oh. Yay!
Birmingham screwdriver to the rescue.
I'm going to try and do this one on my own. It did look a bit difficult, but Taylor's advice was just, oh.
Right, that's now out, Luke. Just drop it down, get the bolts out the top, and we'll be able to get all the struts off.
This is going really well.
Shut up. Stop trying to jinx it.
Nothing can possibly go wrong from here.
Shut up. Go and press the button. One big strut. One really big strut. Look at the size difference between that and that. Wow. Right, so we've got all the old suspension out, Luke.
Yep.
It's now time to fit these beautiful pieces of equipment. Right, left. Oh. Wait. Oh, my microphone's stuck to the car. Luke,
Yeah.
your car's not got any filler in it.
Oh, that's good. How do you know?
Because the microphone's stuck to the car. Look at these beautiful coilovers. Oh, I love them. Beautiful. Do you want me to put your nuts on?
Yeah, you can put my nuts on for me.
Because it's got the hatch in the boot, you can adjust the dampening as well, quite easily.
It's just gone straight in. So now we've just got to
Get it up in the air,
put the bottoms on,
connect the bottoms.
tighten the tops.
Yeah,
It's only taken 5 minutes to do this bit since we last stopped.
we'll literally have this done in an hour. Feast your eyeballs on this. Oh, have a look. Wait. Oh. I'll be honest, normally I don't like black wheels, but these look the bollocks. They are really close to the brake caliper. Right, chuck another one on.
Chuck another one on.
Grab a rear.
I'll grab a rear. Oh.
Yeah? Oh. Lovely. Next.
Use my gut.
Having a gut is handy.
It's great to be able to rest stuff on it.
Yeah. Right, Luke. So we're all back on the ground. This thing looks absolutely unbelievable. I genuinely can't get over how good this thing looks. It looks like Knight Rider.
It's
Like kit.
so wide and low.
Yeah,
Like, I've
same.
never had one of these lowered. All of mine have been like standard suspensions.
So we've done the service,
Yeah.
cam belt, coilovers, wheels, tyres. We've done pretty much everything.
Yeah.
The only thing left to do is wheel alignment and then drive it.
Yes.
But for the moment, can we please just enjoy how good this car looks? After cleaning the car for the first time in 16 years, Luke got the alignment and MOT done and it passed with flying colours. It's time for our first drive. First time in 16 years.
Can I just say, the steering wheel
It's pretty straight.
is pretty straight. I mean, we're cornering.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, it goes round corners.
Oh.
It doesn't crash or bang or knock.
Go on, give it a bit of joie de
Shall I give it a bit of joie de vivre? Should we see if it'll... Oh, it's a bit boggy, but that might be the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh!
That sounds amazing.
Doesn't it just?
Listen to it.
Oh, it does move quite well.
Oh my God, Luke, this is the bollocks.
This
This is the bollocks.
Without this car as a model, I don't think I'd be sitting here and I don't think I'd have ever met you.
Why's that?
I shall tell you for why. Because, as we know, it's the first car I remember driving on a driving game.
Yeah.
And what I feel got me into cars. However, it's a bit deeper than that because driving this got me into Mitsubishi as a brand at a really young age. Being into Mitsubishi got me into Japanese cars. And then fast forward 10, 11, 12 years after that, when it came to choosing a first car, I nearly bought a Kia Proceed.
Yeah.
If I'd have bought a Kia Proceed, my mate Brad, who invited me to my first ever car meet when I was 17, probably wouldn't have invited me because I think he specifically invited me because the Mitsubishi Lancer I had was quite cool. And as a result of that, that got me into car meets and events, shows. It started Retrobates, the club that I used to run. And as a result of all of that, I met you.
Oh, what a terrible... Oh, God. I am sorry about this, Luke. This is terrible.
But
No,
the
I'm
more you
joking.
think about it, the more I feel this car has to be responsible for.
That just goes to show, doesn't it, that for us, proper petrol heads and car
Yeah.
enthusiasts, cars are not just cars.
No,
They're part of our lives, they're characters, they're just amazing, aren't
they are. And sitting here driving this, it's a sunny day, it's a beautiful afternoon. but it's not wobbling.
This car,
It feels planted.
it is amazing. It's for the amount of time it's been off the road.
16 years.
It is amazing, Luke.
It's just unbelievable.
Well, at least now that we've done all the bits to it and we've resurrected this car,
Yep.
yes, it still needs paint, and
Yep.
yes, cosmetically it still needs a bit of love, but for now, you can enjoy this car.
I can.
You can take it out, it still looks really cool, you can daily it, you can do whatever with it, it's brilliant.
I tell you what, should we see if the four-wheel steering works?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go above 30.
How does it work?
So above 30,
Oh! I
it
can
feels
feel-
like we're drifting.
Oh my God!
It feels like we're drifting, but we're
That's
not.
so weird.
And then off here, apparently, the rear.
Oh, I can feel
It should be
it.
really stable, which it is. How
That's
cool
so
is that?
weird. Oh, listen to the V6! Oh, this car is the bollocks, Luke. Well done. So there we have it, another cool, unusual and interesting car put back on the road. It's always satisfying, isn't it, Luke? And this time, it's your car. So you get to take it home, take it to shows, drive it daily and do whatever you want with it. Isn't that cool?
It's amazing. And I think with the history that these cars have for me, to actually see it sitting here with the wheels on and the coilovers after it spent a year in, at the work premises and just kind of didn't do anything, and you always tell yourself you'll get around to it, but yeah, it is amazing. I get quite emotional driving it every time, and
So it's definitely a keeper.
it's definitely a keeper. And as Taylor says, there's nothing like working on a car with your mates. It's great fun, and genuinely, without this big old lug, I wouldn't have been able to do this on my own. So honestly,
Oh,
mate,
give
thank
it
you
some.
so
Give it some
much.
sugar. Well, I hope this has encouraged you guys to go out, spend a weekend, have a bit of fun with your mates and work on some old cars. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.